Hey everyone, so in this video we'll look at the weekly wrap. We'll see what happened in the 5 trading days in the last week and also look at which sectors look good for the coming week and also which are the stocks from that sector as well as from other sectors which look really good after the last week's action, right? So let's get started. So I'm making these videos so that it kind of helps retail investors and even my old students to kind of get a sense of what is happening in the market and also which are the stocks or sectors that kind of look good at the current levels, right? So we'll get started. So the Nifty, it actually came down after what happened in the previous week. So we had a big drop, especially after the electoral bond thing. Also there was a little drop, but before that there was a pretty significant drop in the small mid and the that was mostly due to the probably the advanced tax payments that were kind of coming in. So all in all, we had a pretty bad week last week, right? So the Nifty is around the support levels as of now. If you look at the mid cap index, it had a very big fall, right? Almost 5 odd percent, right? But it kind of recovered from the support levels and trying to move back up, right? The small cap index also very similar. It had a fall of almost 5.5%. It was even bigger, almost 8.5%, but kind of recovered 3.5% to kind of make a pretty decent wick at the bottom, which kind of suggests that there is some buying activity coming in at the bottom, right? So all the three indices ended in the red. There is some buying. So although in the Nifty it is not such a great chart because we ended almost at the low point, but looking at the small cap index wherein we have a pretty decent wick at the bottom, that kind of tells us that there is buying at lower levels, and also it bounced from the 30 WMA line. That also gives us a confidence that the bulls are still in control. So the only sector that kind of looked good after the whole week, right, is the IT index. So the IT index has kind of given you, I would say, bullish Sharami kind of a pattern, right, wherein it kind of retested the breakout and now trying to move higher, right? So the IT sector is the only one that kind of gave a bullish up move, or let's say it kind of gained in the previous week compared to all other sectors, right? So we look at a few IT stocks that kind of did well in the last week. So TCS kind of hit all-time high, right? So it looks absolutely beautiful on the chart how it has broken out from stage 1 and currently in stage 2, making a higher high higher low pattern and continuously moving up. So TCS is one stock that looks absolutely good. Second one is Infosys, after a breakout kind of trying to move up again, making that higher high higher low, breaking out from stage 1, right? So currently in stage 2 and making a higher high higher low. So currently it is at decent support, trying to reverse from here. So TCS, Infosys, the other one is LTTS. So this stock also, after giving a decent breakout, has retested and now trying to go back up after giving a hammer last week. So this week it had more of a continuation pattern, right? So these three stocks from the IT sector look really good. And after that you look at so FMCG is also one sector where the accumulation is pretty good also. Although if you look at the FMCG chart, that is the FMCG index chart, it is not looking that great, but I mean the candle that was made on the weekly chart, but few stocks from that FMCG, after having decent accumulation, they are kind of moving higher. So Nestle is one of them. So if you look at it here, it has kind of reversed, right, after the previous week. So makes a pretty decent candle this week as well. Second one is Britannia, taking support at the 30 WMA and trying to move up. So usually when stocks hit 30 WMA and then starts reversing, the risk is kind of very low and the reward is pretty decent in them, right? So these are the two FMCG stocks that kind of look good. And also one more sector where there is a decent accumulation happening is the pharma sector, right? So it is not like it is across the board, but a few pockets in that particular sector are having pretty decent accumulation. So Ajanta Pharma is one of that, which kind of bounced from the resistance level, I mean supports, and kind of moved higher, right, very close to the 30 WMA. From there it kind of reversed and moved up. So Ajanta Pharma one, which is in stage 2, making higher high higher low and moving higher. So the last one would be Abbott India. So this stock also has been in stage 2, continuously moving higher, making a higher high, higher low kind of a pattern, right? So these are the stocks, and mostly if you look at it, most of them are large caps or large mid caps, I would say. So that is where most of the money is right now after the SEBI thing, that small and mid cap mutual funds should be a little cautious. What is happening is the smart money has started moving into these large cap names, right? So hope this helps you guys play the coming week.